On today's episode of the Jamaican Cooking Journey, I will be sharing with you the peanut fried dumpling. I have already given you the peanut boiled dumpling. I hope you all will go check it out and try it for yourselves. But I just want to pause right here to say special thanks to the new people coming onto the page. Thanks to those who have been there from the beginning, and also a big shout out to my patrons. If you would like to be a part of my Patreon family, click on the link in the description, and there you can just come over and be a part of the Patreon family. Peanut fried dumplings. So right here I have got my peanut, just as I did in the boiled dumpling video. And I know you're gonna ask me, if you go and watch the boiled peanut dumpling, you will see how I did it. Now I had done this. Now this is not, it is not mushy. It doesn't have in too much of density inside there. It is more freer. I did the peanut this time and I left it, because I want to put it in the fried dumpling dough, I left it to be air dried for about an hour. Okay, so don't ask how I did it. You'd have to go to, because I don't see the sense in doing back this process again for the fried dumpling. So I've got me here my flour. I've got here about 10 ounces of flour, and to this I'm going to be adding about a third. This is a 1/3 cup of peanut. And yes, I'm of my hand all up in there because my hands are clean. I'm going to be using my hands to make my dumplings. Okay, so I'm putting 10 ounces of flour, 1/3 of a cup of freshly grounded peanut, and I left it to air dry. Therefore there is not much density, so it's free. And if you watch a peanut video, you will realize that this is of a different texture. Regular fried dumpling, I've got my baking powder and my salt in. Okay, so here we go. We are going to mix it in as any regular fried dumpling dough, and you will see the peanut will let it look as if it's all wheat flour, but remember the peanut flavor is there. Remember, peanut is like ripe banana, it can be very overpowering. So 10 ounces of flour to 1/3 of a cup of peanut. I give you that proportion. If you want to go more, you do double up and do what you gotta do. Okay, baby? So mixing around everything, and we're going to use regular water. Coconut milk would be a really nice added flavor here. If you want to use almond milk, anything you want to use, you use what you want to use. I'm getting my dough together. Remember, you don't want to throw too much water, you see that? So you try to get it like at a little shaggy dough stage first, and then you start to move around. You don't want to throw no more water yet. Just try to move around, getting in all the dry flour in there. See the shaggy look? So yeah, because you don't want the things spoiling, because you're going to end up now spoil the proportion of the peanut to the flour. Wow, this is coming out. It smells so nice. You smell it? Freshly nice grounded peanut. Just a little again at a time. Remember, coconut milk would be a real plus here. But look here, home girl never in it for the coconut milk. I'm not going to cut. I'm just going to show you. Ooh, maybe I gone too much. I think this is enough. I'm starting to knuckle in, because you know how me do my kneading thing already, Yeah, man, me just knuckle in. I reach a certain point, it's just gonna be knuckle in. So for me right here, so now right now, I still need a little bit of a moisture. I'm gonna do as my old ancestors would do. Look at me. I just take a little in my hand and I sprinkle, and that's the lot. I'm just gonna go. You see how it's coming together? Get it together, clean the bowl. Yeah, remember now, but I'm gonna let the thing spoil, and you go throw some more flour and everything. You can take still another little sprinkle. Tell me if you know about the little sprinkle part of it here. You see that? That's it. Gonna leave my dough to just relax for about 15 to 20 minutes. When I return, it's gonna be peanut fried dumpling. You see those peanut pieces? Next clip. Okay, now we are back, cooking fam, and this is how manageable our dough is. I always show you. This is how manageable your dough has become. It sat and it got rested, and it is so manageable. And as with the boiled peanut, you saw the dough, you saw the pieces of peanut right there. Now we are going to be shaping dumplings for frying. Now I'm gonna be showing you how to make these small little dainty cute ones. Not in depth, you just do that. It's a dough, you know, so you can always play around with your dough. Right over here we have Jessie presiding. Yeah, she around the fried dumpling thing. So we're gonna just use a small piece and put it in there. I don't think she's as hot as yet, so we're gonna put it in the oil, and as it sinks to the bottom and it starts, you will see it will fry and then pop up. You don't want to have it in too much of a, you know, rapid eating oil and all of that. So we are making these cute little dumplings. They'll come a little bigger because the baking soda powder is in there. So our little piece of dough has risen to the top, and we are putting in some of these little cutie dumplings right there. And as you can see, it starts cooking right there. We can put them together, nothing wrong. A fried dumpling, then they always live loving. I'm gonna show you some of these, and I'm also gonna make a few of the round flat ones because these take a little time. So I'm gonna put in a few of these. You see how manageable the dough is, how soft, you know, you can just, you know, handle yourself. It's not sticking to my hand and all of that. So we are doing a few of these, right? And then I'm gonna leave a piece of the dough to do a few of the flat ones. Okay, so when you see me next, you know, these gonna be ready. Cause I don't know if a fried or dumpling are ready. Okay, I'm just letting, I can't help but showing you how soft this dough is, how manageable this dough is. You can't go wrong. Look at that. Next clip. Our dumplings are ready, fam. These are round little cuties, and I did some of the flat ones. I didn't draw them out too much though, so they are here. Okay, you see that? But as the norm, you know what we do when we fry our dumplings, we always cover them and leave them for another 10 or 15 minutes to, you know, to let your towel keep in that heat. So you just put it somewhere. You can leave it on your stove top. Look at that, your dumplings are ready. So right there, you just have your dumplings. You have your nice clean towel as we use. You put it right there. You want to pop it in your microwave, fine. You cover these just the same as you leave the dough, and you leave it for a few minutes. Now I want to show you something. I'll come back to show you the texture of them. Now we have this small piece of dough. I did leave it. I just want to show you something that you can do with your kids. You want to get your oil or your flame up at this point, and you want to pinch off little pieces. Just pinch them off. Let your oil be hot. Little pinchy pieces of dough, and let them stay in the oil. This is a little thing just for your little kids. You just, in no particular fashion, you just let them fry until they are become crispy and nice. Monitor your oil and don't let them get burned. Just something for your kids. The holiday season coming up and all of that. You see that? Let them fry. No particular shape. If you want to shape them, go ahead and shape them. Make sure the pieces are like really fine, so are small, so to speak, so they will have it. This is just something for the kids. Look at that. As the baking soda, as it reaches the oil, they are little like peanut dumpling puffs. You just want to have them as you eat up. Look at this. And you just want to fry them until they come all brown. And I'll show you what you do with them. Next clip. Okay, you see these? They are all a little browned up. If you want to get them a little browner, you can have them a little browner. These are little puffs. These can be used for little appetizers, but this is like a little bonus I'm showing you for your kids. They will love them. These are all fried. They are crunchy. They are so nice, and they are soft on the inside, but I can tell you they are very hot. So I want to let them cool down, and I'll show you. So these are somewhat cooled down. and you want to have your favorite brand of peanut butter, whether it be with real peanut or not with real peanut, and you just want to have it in there. It's warm, so you know the peanut butter is so nice, so you just want to lather it over it. Yeah, and your kids will love this. It's so beautiful. Wow. Now for the real dumplings. These are so hot. Wow. But I want you to see that crunch on the outside, and you see inside here, you see that. Wow. You just want to take your same peanut butter and you just want to put it in there. It's so hot, and you just want to leave it. Lather it as much as you like. I like a butter, you know. Close it up. Leave it to melt. Leave it to melt. Look at that. It's so hot. Look at this. Thanks for loving. Thanks for watching.